Hello there. We are going to make chicken nuggets with aioli or garlic mayonnaise. So it's going to be delicious. They're pretty easy to make the way that we're making them today, but you can make them a different way and I'll explain that in a minute. So I hope you enjoy cooking these and I know they're going to taste delicious. Right, our ingredients. There's half a chicken fillet there. Now if you're going to do it for the family, you'd need at least 2 fillets, but just for this recipe today, it's half a chicken fillet, a 1/4 cup of buttermilk, pepper and salt, breadcrumbs. Now I'm putting in my breadcrumbs lemon rind, parsley finely chopped, and finely chopped garlic, because I didn't have any garlic powder or onion powder, so that's why I'm putting mine in. Then for the mayonnaise dressing, we've got 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, tablespoon of lemon juice, which is in that bowl there with the garlic, because I didn't have garlic powder, so I'm making it all fresh. Then I have my tray with baking paper on it, ready to put the finished chicken nuggets, once they are crumbed, onto that tray, and then they go into the oven to bake. So you can see I have made my aioli, so I've mixed the mayonnaise, the lemon juice and the garlic. Delicious. Then over here, what I have done, I've cut them into, as you can see, 9 pieces from half a fillet. I've soaked them in the buttermilk for about 5 or so minutes. You shake the excess buttermilk off, place it into your breadcrumbs. Now the breadcrumb recipe that they said to use is panko breadcrumbs. Panko breadcrumbs are quite large breadcrumbs and they are Japanese and they're quite flaky, so they go really exceptionally crunchy. I didn't have any, so I've used a combination of homemade and some just normal breadcrumbs that I had in the cupboard. So now they're about to go in the oven, and they will take roughly 20 minutes, and then we'll see what they look like. So there we have the finished product. And you might say, well, one half looks a bit different to the other, and that is because this half here was cooked in the oven, and this half here I cooked in a shallow frying, which means I just covered the frying pan just with the oil, just to cover it, and then I slowly cook these over and over, turn them over and over. So they do come out a crispier, browner looking than these ones that were just cooked in the oven. Now you might say, well, how do I know they're cooked? Well, the best way to know is to open one up, and as you can see, it is white inside. If it's white inside, it is cooked. I can still squeeze it, so it's not like a piece of rubber, like the ones that you buy at Macca's or wherever. It's still moist, but it's white, so it's cooked. So don't overcook them. So what you need to do is test the biggest one. If the biggest one is cooked, then all the others are done. Now this is done, as we know, with buttermilk and then breadcrumbs. The traditional way is usually anything that is crumbed like this is flour. So you'd put your chicken pieces into flour, then you'd shake that off, put it into a lightly beaten egg, sort of get the drips off that, and then put it in the breadcrumbs. Whenever I make anything with breadcrumbs, I always allow the crumbs to set. I put it in the fridge and let it go a little bit cold so that the crumbs stick really well to whatever meat it is. In this case, it is chicken. So there we go. We've got 2 different types of chicken nuggets with the garlic aioli, and it is going to be delicious. You'll see I've put a couple of lemon wedges there because nothing like fresh lemon juice, and they're straight off my tree. And I think that's about it. So enjoy, and I'll catch you later.